The Israeli Defense Forces have officially started ground operations in the Gaza City. Operation Gideon's Chariot 2 is currently being executed by the IDF. But how did Israel prepare for perhaps the most technologically advanced warfare campaign in military history of Middle East? Well, come along, let's find out. The centerpiece of IDF preparations has been deployment of an unprecedented robotic demolition force. Reports reveal that Israeli engineers have been perfecting explosive-laden robotic systems capable of carrying nearly 100 tons of destructive material across Gaza's tunnel network. In fact, the IDF has been deploying approximately 15 of these armored remote-controlled demolition units daily, with each robot capable of completely or partially destroying around 20 housing units in a single detonation. As per reports, the robots don't self-destruct, but instead deliver explosive packages to predetermined locations before returning to the base for reuse. These mechanical destroyers represent a quantum leap in urban warfare technology. Now, central to Operation Gideon's Chariot 2's preparation has been IDF's systematic approach to Gaza's massive tunnel network, which Israeli officials now acknowledge span over 500 kilometers underground. The preparation phase between Gideon's Chariot 1 and Gideon's Chariot 2 involved intensive intelligence gathering using ground penetration radar, seismic sensors, and specialized reconnaissance robots. What is also interesting to know is that Israeli forces have deployed what military experts call a fill and destroy methodology, using explosive gel delivery by trucks to systematically collapse tunnel segments. In fact, the scale of challenge became clear when Israeli security officials admitted they had underestimated the scale of Gaza's tunnel. The IDF's engineering core has been working round the clock to prepare for Gideon's Chariot 2's tunnel destruction phase. In fact, recent operations have demonstrated the military's enhanced capabilities, including the successful demolition of a 700-meter Hamas tunnel in Khan Yunus that required elite combat engineering units, and also the 7th Armored Brigade. Reports indicate that destroying major tunnel networks require approximately 15 metric tons of TMT per kilometer of tunnel length. However, the IDF has adapted by using captured Hamas explosive and field expedited methods, including liquid TNT injection at 650 foot intervals. Just to make you understand the scale of such detonation, the sound of explosion can be heard over 40 kilometers away, demonstrating the immense destructive force being deployed. Operation Gideon's Chariot 2 represents the culmination of months of strategic planning following the mixed result of original Gideon's Chariot operation. An internal IDF assessment concluded that the first phase failed to meet its core objectives and that Israel made every possible mistake in its execution. Learning from these setbacks, military planners have reconstructed Gideon's Chariot 2 around three strategic objectives. First, systematic tunnel network destruction. Second, civilian population displacement. And third, and perhaps most important, establishment of permanent military control over Gaza City. The operation specifically targets three major Hamas strongholds previously left untouched. Gaza City's densely populated neighborhoods, including Shahati, Rimal, and Sabra, the sprawling displaced person areas around Khan Yunus, and high-readiness Hamas units in central Gaza cities. Operation Gideon's Chariot 2 represents more than just another military campaign. It marks a fundamental shift in how modern armies approach urban warfare. The IDF's integration of robotic demolition systems, advanced tunnel warfare technology, and systematic infrastructure destruction creates a new paradigm for military operations in dense urban environments. The operation's success or failure will likely influence military doctrine worldwide, particularly regarding the use of autonomous and semi-autonomous systems in combat operations. But for the IDF, it represents the culmination of nearly 2 years of learning, adapting, and preparing for what commanders describe as the final battle against Hamas's terror empire.